I would like to start by asking, what is the problem you are trying to solve?
In our country and also worldwide, there's a big problem of fake products in markets. To give you an example, nearly 70% of dietary supplements are either unregistered or fake or something that 70%. That's a huge amount. It is a risk to our health and also revenue, money, in whichever terms you look at. Annual anti-counterfeiting market in worldwide is 1.7 trillion US dollars and $25 billion in India alone, and it's growing at a CAGR of 14% annually.
But there are technologies available to prevent counterfeiting, such as holograms and QR codes. What are the problems with the existing ones that you are proposing a new technology, and how does your technology overcome them?
This is what we need to look at. So question we have to ask, that have consumers been provided a technology which they can really use? Take hologram for example. As a consumer, when you see a hologram, what is your reaction? What do you get? How do you know that it is fake or genuine? You have no idea what to look for. QR code is yet another strange thing which has come about in being used as anti-counterfeiting technology, because the smartphones are able to read QR code and they're connected to the databases which can tell whether a serial number exists or not. But there's no security in it. Anybody can make as many copies of same QR code or holograms as they need. So you can see that these kind of technologies do not provide any security. So what we did was, we started asking questions to ourselves. What are the questions we asked? We asked, what kind of features should there be? For example, you could use, like people use in passports, a fluorescent ink, which when you shine UV light, only then you will be able to see it. So those are called hidden technologies. Now if you look at hidden technologies, then consumer does not know about it. Only brands and the inspectors would know how to use that. So in that sense, consumer is not empowered. We believe that unless you empower the consumer, because consumer is the most interested person, the buyer is the most interested person in protecting himself or herself. Hence, you must have a technology which is available to him or her. That means the technology must be overt, that means visible and in plain sight. Second thing we asked is, what should be the solution? Should it be based on a physical feature which cannot be copied? Now, draw the analogy. How is identity of a human established? You have your name, but the name is clonable. Anybody can acquire the same name. So what do? Then you use something like fingerprints or iris scan, which are unique to you to identify a human. Now that's where we thought that's what we need to do. We need to give an unclonable, immutable ID to every piece of product produced. Third question we asked ourselves is that, can a manufacturer make the same thing again? Not the counterfeiter, the manufacturer of a technology. Can he make the same thing again? Take hologram for example. They can make them in millions and billions, as many as you want, identical pieces, which means a counterfeiter can also. That is a test. You must have a technology which even manufacturer cannot make. So this is how we started thinking about it. So we were inspired by farmland. So if you look at farmland in summer sun, when it dries, it cracks open. When it cracks, that crack pattern is a random pattern and it won't be made again. So we invented an ink. We invented an ink when it is painted, it instantly cracks and acquires a pattern which is its own. And every time a new pattern generated. Just like when a person is born, that person is born with a fingerprint. Similarly now, every time you make a tag, it is born every time with a new feature. And these features are 3D, slightly raised. So if you try to make a copy of it, then it will be a 2D copy of the same pattern and therefore will be recognizable. So essentially, we use natural random patterns to provide security. At the heart of it is mathematics to determine whether something is genuine or fake. And this is what is called in scientific literature as physically unclonable functions, PUFs. We have three patents on this, both in India and US, granted to us. So that's the technology we have invented. Now, the core strengths of this technology is that each tag, of course, is unclonable and unique. We use cryptography. We can even do it when there's no network connection. It's a copy proof and a very quick validation can be done. It is available in form of rolls of tag, and you can dispense it using automatic dispensers, or semi-automatic dispensers, handheld dispensers, and it can be put on different kind of package types like laminates, papers, metals, whatever have you. It can be used in any of those forms.
So with the Checo app, how does one determine a product to be genuine?
So let's do a demo, and through the demo explain this. These two Indian oil bottles here of lubricants, and these are real examples which we are actually implementing. If you look at this has a slight 3D feel to it, and it's a genuine tag. This is an exact replica of that, made by making a copy of it. Obviously it is not 3D, and we have our app, a Checo app here. This app we're going to use to scan and determine whether something is, whether you ask me a question whether it is genuine, so I will show it whether it is genuine or not by scanning it. We scan and we get that our product is genuine, right? This is how you determine whether the product is genuine or not. So I'm going to scan this one also, and let's look at the scan of this. It takes slightly longer time because it does many times, and notice it captured it. Same tag, identical looking tags, both are identical looking tags, but one is fake and genuine, and it catches it. In most cases, retailer knows that a fake is being sold from his shop. The thing is, with holograms and QR code, a similar looking thing can be put on the product, and retailer has absolutely no fear of getting caught by his or her consumer. Now we're talking about a paradigm shift with technologies such as this, which are unclonable technologies. Once you put that and provide an app, all you have to do is make retailer well aware. Now consumers can check reliably, home or at his shop. The retailer does not know which consumer will download the app and check. Now imagine if you are such a retailer, would you sell it to your customer if you do not know whether this customer will check or not? So whether this customer actually downloads the app or does not download the app, it does not matter as long as there is a threat.
As you said, download may not be necessary for Checo app, but would you not still want the people to download the app and use it?
So what you do is you have to then incentivize people to download the apps. So we would like them to do so. So we have done that, provided incentives within the app itself, and they're unique ones. For example, if you take warranty registration, how do you do it? You do it by somebody gives you a card and you keep an invoice with you and you keep it in your Almira or in some cabinet, you save it. Now a new opportunity is possible. Because you have determined the app has determined a product to be genuine, then it is immediately possible to issue the warranty to a person. In this way, brand also comes to know about who their end customer is, which otherwise they don't generally know. So we have offered an inbuilt warranty program. Similarly, loyalty. For a cashback, you typically give in terms of coupons. But because you have determined the product to be genuine, therefore it is possible to do a cash transfer digitally, instantly. Similarly, we have some entertainment or information in form of augmented reality videos. So these features have been integrated into the app so that people are incentivized to download the app also.
What if we use this technology to protect certificates, mark sheets, etc.? Can't these tags also be used for that?
Absolutely, that's absolutely important use of this technology. So to enable that, what we have done is we have printed on the laser printer paper, we printed our 3D tag directly onto it in A4 sizes here, could be any size you like. If you look at this, so directly a 3D tag has been printed on it. Please go ahead and feel this, the Checo tag. If you look at this tag, it's a 3D tag. Now this paper is a blank paper. You as a authority have bought this paper. Now you can stick this into your laser printer, print the document, certificates, whatever you want to protect directly onto it, and print it in paper, and you have a secure document. Take the app, verify whether it is looking genuine or not. Anybody in the field can, using the same app, verify whether this is genuine or not. Now try another thing. Make a copy of it, put it in the scanner and make a copy of it. And now since this is a copy, now our app can check it in the field. Anybody will be able to scan it and find whether this was genuine or it was a copy of that.
How are these tags produced and where are they produced?
Yes, so we can produce these tags in billions and trillions every year. That's the kind of capacity we built. We have partnership with many commercial printers, and beauty of this technology is that you can freely ask them to print because security is the digital part.
If someone is interested in this technology, how does one get in touch with you?
Yeah, sure. So either I can be contacted or my colleague. Let me start with my colleague's information, Vishal Deep Gupta. You can contact him. His phone number is 973901300 and his email ID is Vishal, VISHAL @transpacks, TRANSPACKS.co, not com.co, or contact me, Deepak, 94150-45107, and email ID sabu, SABOO @iitkak.ac.in.